The United States, a vast and varied landscape. Sure, it's an economic powerhouse, a place where people come to chase dreams and hustle, but beyond the gleaming towers and concrete jungles lies a treasure trove of destinations, each with its own flavor, its own story to tell. So forget the boardrooms and spreadsheets for a while. Let's explore the real soul of America, one delicious bite, one breathtaking vista at a time. The Grand Canyon. You've seen the pictures, but let me tell you, nothing prepares you for that first glimpse. It's like the earth just split open, revealing millions of years of history etched into its walls. You stand there, dwarfed by its immensity, and you can't help but feel a sense of awe, of your own insignificance in the face of such raw geological power. Spend a day hiking its trails if you're feeling adventurous, or take a helicopter ride for a bird's-eye view. Just don't forget your camera, this is one for the books. Trust me folks, this ain't your average roadside attraction. It's a humbling, soul-stirring experience. Welcome to Yellowstone, America's first national park, and a place where the earth still lets off a little steam. Forget Disneyland, this is the real fantasy land. Geysers erupt in plumes of scalding water, mud pots bubble and hiss, and bison roam free, their shaggy coats thick against the chill. It's a raw, untamed landscape, a reminder that nature always finds a way. Spend your days exploring its geothermal wonders, hiking its trails, and keep an eye out for the local wildlife. Just remember, this ain't a zoo. Keep your distance and respect the wilderness. Forget the yellow cabs and the romantic comedies, we're diving into the real New York City. This concrete jungle, a melting pot of cultures and cuisines, is not for the faint of heart. We'll be elbow to elbow with the sharks on Wall Street, then rubbing shoulders with artists and immigrants in the village, all the while searching for that perfect bite. From street vendors slinging dollar slices to Michelin-starred temples of gastronomy, New York's culinary scene is a reflection of its soul, diverse, frenetic, and utterly captivating. So loosen your belt, grab a slice, and get ready for sensory overload. San Francisco. A city of contradictions where tech billionaires and starving artists somehow coexist. Sure, the Golden Gate Bridge is iconic, a majestic symbol of American engineering, but it's the soul of the city that we're after. We'll be navigating the steep hills, riding the rickety cable cars, and exploring the gritty underbelly that most tourists never see. From the ghosts of Alcatraz to the vibrant murals of the Mission District, San Francisco is a feast for the senses. And let's not forget the food. Fresh Dungeness crab, sourdough bread, and some of the most innovative cuisine in the country. New Orleans, a city that needs no introduction. A place where the party never seems to stop, where music spills out of every doorway, and the air is thick with the scent of spices and something a little more wicked. We're not here for the tourist traps though. We're going deep into the heart of it all, exploring the voodoo shops and backstreet bars where the real magic happens. We'll be feasting on gumbo, jambalaya, and po' boys, washing it down with cheap beer and strong cocktails. New Orleans is a city that gets under your skin, a place where life is lived to the fullest, and every day feels like a celebration. More than postcards, Miami's more than just a beach. Yeah, the water's blue, the sand's sugar white, but that's just the backdrop. This town pulses with a Latin beat, fueled by cafecito and swagger. We're talking Art Deco architecture, a kaleidoscope of cultures, and enough rum to sink a pirate ship. From Little Havana's cigar smoke and domino games to South Beach's neon-drenched nightlife, Miami's a place to lose yourself in the rhythm, and maybe find yourself along the way. Just keep your wits about you, alright? They call it Sin City for a reason, kids. Las Vegas is a monument to indulgence, a neon oasis where the drinks flow like the Colorado and inhibitions go to die. You got your high rollers, your showgirls, your Elvis impersonators, all chasing that elusive jackpot. And the food, don't worry about it. Michelin-starred temples of gastronomy rub shoulders with all-you-can-eat buffets the size of aircraft carriers. Is it all a bit much? Sure. But that's the point, isn't it? Just remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, probably because you won't remember it anyway. Alright, forget the power lunches and the political maneuvering. We're going to DC to explore the soul of a nation. Yeah, you got your marble monuments and hallowed halls of government, but dig a little deeper, and you'll find a city brimming with history, culture, and some damn fine restaurants tucked away in unexpected corners. We'll wander the halls of the Smithsonian, pay our respects at Arlington, and maybe even grab a drink at a bar where power brokers cut deals over bourbon and branch water. It's a town of contradictions. DC, a place where the weight of history can feel both inspiring and suffocating. Forget the bright lights of Vegas, the forced smiles of Times Square. This, my friends, it is Monument Valley, the soul of the West. These sandstone towers, sculpted over millions of years by wind and rain, have borne witness to it all. Ancient stories whispered on the wind, the grit and determination of early settlers. And yeah, even John Wayne, squinting into the sun, probably hungover. It's a landscape that gets under your skin, makes you feel small in the best way possible. So ditch the tourist traps, rent a Jeep, and get properly lost. Let's be honest, you've seen the postcards. The turquoise water, the swaying palms, the impossibly perfect sunsets. Maui's beauty is undeniable, but look closer. Beyond the resorts and honeymoon suites, this island thrums with a life force older than time. Drive the Hana Highway, a winding road carved into volcanic cliffs. Dive beneath the waves and swim alongside giant sea turtles, or just grab a surfboard, catch a wave, and let the Pacific wash away your worries. In Maui, paradise isn't just a place, it's a state of mind. From the towering red rocks of Monument Valley to the sun-drenched shores of Maui, America's beauty is as diverse as its people. We've only scratched the surface of what this country has to offer. So put down the phone, get out there, and explore. Taste the local flavors, listen to the stories whispered by the wind, and discover the soul of America. Let's keep exploring this incredible planet, one bite, one adventure at a time. With that being said, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe now for more travel inspiration.